Hey everybody, BCMC Day 2, and I am standing with Steve Broadbent, VP of Sun Pro. Steve, thanks for joining us.
Yeah, I appreciate being here.
Yeah, this is great, right? We just watched Emmett Smith speak this morning. There's 1,000 people here, give or take. I mean, the room was packed. What has your thoughts been so far on the show?
Well, I've been really impressed with how many people showed up, first of all. I mean, compared to last year, there was standing room only for Emmett Smith, and that was not the case last year. I mean, I was leaned up against the wall in the back. It was, we had to look really far to see Emmett in the background there.
Right.
Yeah.
But that's amazing. That's really showing the value of why people come here. Why don't you take a minute and tell us a little bit about what Sun Pro is and what your role is there as a VP?
Yeah, so Sun Pro, we're a lumber and building materials company out of Utah and Idaho. That's primarily where we're located. We're part of a bigger organization called the Clyde Companies that has some other companies in the construction space. But Sun Pro, we focus in on lumber as our biggest product category, but we also have a building components division, and then we do insulation garage doors and millwork and doors as well. So the way that BCMC and the SPCA fits in is really, this is our tie to the industry in the truss manufacturing space. So coming to this, I mean, you're just outside here, we've got all kinds of equipment. It's fascinating to see where the industry currently is, and I really do believe we're at a pivot point in the industry where things are really accelerating on the innovation and how change and how we're doing things nowadays.
You know, it's interesting that you say that, but when we think about the acceleration of where the industry's headed, the change that's coming in, new people into the industry, right? That we were talking about earlier. And then you got a showroom floor full of technology and automation, robots out here. You know, what brings you to this event, and what are you looking for when you're here?
Going back to where we kind of started with SPCA, SunPro's been with SPCA for a number of years, but I wouldn't say we've been really involved. We've used the delivery packets for years, the educational resources, those kind of things. But in the last handful of years, we've really seen that, you know, labor's more scarce, technology and equipment's becoming more sophisticated, and production volume needs from our customers are increasing faster than we can increase it. So the tie to BCMC really is we get a pulse on what's new, what's going to impact our business the most, and be able to see it live and talk to the people that have used it and can see the benefit of it.
Well, I mean, that's what it's really all about. How can you do more with less?
Right.
And that's kind of what you're looking at, because you need to pick up what you're doing, but you can only get so much out the door right now.
Yep.
Yeah,
exactly
for sure.
Right.
So, you know, some of the other events that the SPCA puts on, OQMs, right? Openly quarterly meetings.
Yep.
You're attending those open quarterly meetings as well. Tell me a little bit about that and how it's impacted what you do on a day-to-day basis and what you take back to the office.
Yeah, I've probably been attending open quarterly meetings for probably 2 to 3 years. We really sparingly at the beginning. I've really seen a change in how they've operated and the things that they're doing. I see a ton of value in it as of late, even as recent as the most recent one that was in Boston. Small groups talking about really important challenges in the industry. Everybody's engaged, and the facilitators are really getting the discussion out there that needs to happen. So I think there's been massive improvement in the open quarterlies since I've originally started coming to them. I see a ton of value going forward.
Well, and that's it, right? We're not on an island by ourselves. You're in a room with people that are doing the same thing that you're doing, different companies, and that's really where the conversation happens. Yes?
Right, absolutely. We've got the biggest suppliers are there talking about the latest and greatest. It's almost like a mini BCMC to a certain degree. And then on top of that, we've got all of the best and brightest and the best minds in the industry to really help move forward in challenging times.
I love it. So there you have it, everybody. Day number 2, BCMC. I'm Dave Cooper. Steve Broadbent, VP of Sun Pro. Steve, thank you so much for tuning in and joining us today here. We'll see you next time.
Appreciate it.